Hi guys, this is Adam from WhatCulture, and with me is Adam from WhatCulture, and coming in the door right now is also Adam from WhatCulture, and on the bathroom we have Adam from WhatCulture. Shut the fuck up! No one cares about WhatCulture, motherfuckers. It's the hater, not Adam. How come everyone in WhatCulture is named Adam up in this bitch? You know what I'm saying? Every time I click on a video, which is not very often, it's always like some beta male being like, "Oh, this is Adam. Let me tell you the 10 best wrestlers in the 5 years." Yeah, that's the video that I watched. I watched a video of this guy listing what he thinks are going to be the 10 best wrestlers in the year 2024, which is only 4 years from now, motherfuckers. So I started watching that list, and I figured, you'd have some good ones, like maybe Velveteen Dream, like clearly the future of the business, Velveteen Dream. No, number one was Okada. He thinks Okada, who you may know as Kato, Okado from TNA, he thinks he's going to be the best one. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, Adam, what the hell are you talking about? Let's look at the other people on your list. And they had like number 6 was Jacob Fatu, which has some sort of relation to fucking Rikishi and the Anoa'i family. You know what I mean? And I'm just thinking to myself, is this guy for real? Like, this has to be a joke, right? Like number 9 or number 10 was some Shota, like Ufiko or Umino or something like that from New Japan. He's like a jobber now. He's like one of those young guys that wrestles in like black tights and has 3 moves. And this guy is gonna be like one of the 10 best wrestlers in the next 4 years. Are you fucking out of your mind? Shota Ufiko and Jacob Fatu. I bet you will never hear the name Jacob Fatu again in your lives, motherfuckers. This guy has jobber written all over him. I mean, I don't know anything about him. I just saw a picture of him. He looks like Umaga. I'm just like, and the guy, Adam number 5 from WhatCulture was like, yeah, he's the most promising member of the Anoa'i family. Sorry, Roman. What? Are you crazy? Roman Reigns has main evented like 5 WrestleManias. But good point. In 4 years, Roman Reigns won't be important anymore. I mean, why worry about the up and coming stars like Velveteen Dream and like Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic, Matt Riddle, even Adam Cole? When you have people like Jacob Fatu to look out for. I mean, where have we been all this time without Jacob Fatu? Wow, this guy's going to be one of the top 10 best wrestlers. The only guy on the list from WWE was Kyle O'Reilly. Now, let's put that into perspective, fuckers. All right? So, out of everyone currently in WWE, in 5 years, the best one remaining will be Kyle O'Reilly. Are you kidding me? Kyle O'Reilly? In like 5 years, Kyle O'Reilly will be back in ROH jobbing to like Jay Lethal or like whoever else is a jobber there now. This is ridiculous, man. Let me tell you a more accurate list of who's going to be the top 5 wrestlers in about 4 or 5 years. Number 1, John Cena, motherfuckers. That's right. Number 2, Roman Reigns. Number 3, Randy Orton. Number 4, Triple H, motherfucks. And number 5, controversially, I'm going to say it, Velveteen Dream. Those are in the next 5 years, or 4 to 5 years, those are the guys that are going to stay or become main eventers. I'm telling you right now, man, John Cena, he's going to have like an Undertaker type deal when he comes in like once every year, and he will be the main guy. Oh, sorry, and Brock Lesnar. I forgot about Brock Lesnar. He's not going anywhere either, motherfuckers. Just wait. So that's what I'm saying, man. But no, I mean, like, why would anyone look forward to seeing Velveteen Dream, go to the main roster? I mean, Shota Umino is going to come back from his excursion and become another like Hiromu Tanahashi, whatever the fuck that guy's name is, right? This is the problem with wrestling. Like, WhatCulture captures it perfectly. Like, they actually sit there seriously and they suggest that that Shota Umino and Jacob Fatu, which I guarantee you, Adam number 5 from WhatCulture.com has not seen a match with Jacob Fatu. I don't even know what indie jobber fed Jacob Fatu is in. Is he like in the Wild Samoans wrestling school E-Fed? Where does this guy wrestle, man? Jacob Fatu, the most promising Anoa'i family members. It's insane, man. It is preposterous what these people are thinking. It's this kind of propaganda that is letting the neckbeards think that, oh my God, like Ty Dillinger, oh yeah, he was held back by WWE. Oh, he's gonna be pushed. He's gonna be a big star in AEW. This guy was jobbed out to Cody Rhodes and then didn't show up on TV for like a month. You know, like he's had more exposure on NXT than he's had at AEW. And at AEW, he's like one of the 4 or 5 guys that someone that's watching AEW might recognize. Because you sure as shit are not going to tune into AEW Dynamite to watch Darby Allin and Joey Janela. You never heard of these guys before in your life. You know, so that's the problem. But let's get to the real meat and bones of this video right now, fuck faces. I gotta say it, man. I don't know where I was, but I came up. I saw it on YouTube or something, right? You know, scouring the tube, motherfuckers. And I saw a thing. CM Punk has made his return to WWE. That's right, fuckers. You heard it right. CM Punk is back on WWE backstage, motherfuckers. He has no business being back in this company. But if you are going to bring him back, right, you pay him whatever he wants to be paid if you intend on bringing him back. You pay him a bit more, right, and you bring him out on Raw. He doesn't have to wrestle. He can be a manager. He can just come and do like a one-off. It doesn't matter. But you can't have this guy debut on WWE backstage, right? I don't care about that. I don't even know. I thought that was like a network exclusive. It turns out it's like on Fox, I think. So whatever, man. CM Punk is back. Now, he's going to be back next week too, motherfucker. So if you missed it, you know, you can watch it next week. Right? Over there, you had like a panel of dorks. It was like Renee Young, Samoa Joe, Paige, some other jabroni, and you had Booker T, who I bet you he's dying inside. Booker T, a bona fide legend, is dying inside, like waiting for CM Punk to come out. He's thinking to himself, man, what the hell has happened to my life that I have to wait for this jobber CM Punk to come out? That's right, I called him a jobber. Yeah, I know, he was a main event, but hater. CM Punk was the voice of a generation. No, he was a whiny little bitch is what he was. You understand what I'm saying? CM Punk was a whiny little cuck. And he came out and he just complained, I'm not getting my time. I deserve my time. This guy was like WWE champion for like a year and a half. He wrestled Triple H. And he lost, but he was going to win at WrestleMania before he quit. He wrestled Undertaker at WrestleMania. Like, this guy had like one of the best short careers in WWE history. And he's like, well, I wanted more. I want to be WWE champion forever. Dude, you're not that good, man. Let's be honest. You're not that good. On the mic, he's completely overrated. He's not as charismatic as people think he is. And in the ring, he does these fake looking kicks and he can barely lift people up for the GTS. But with that being said, he is an in-ring guy. So bringing him back just to have an opinion, I don't really see the draw in this at all, you know? People don't want to see him back there. People want to see him in an arena so they can chant, CM Punk, CM Punk. And like this guy, like he's already been exposed in the UFC as like not a real tough guy or anything like that. I mean, good for him, you know, he went and he tried. I do give him props. The hater always gives props where props are due. But the fact remains that this guy is back in WWE and this is just there to grab some heads, you know, just to get some attention. Because if we're being honest, this guy is, you know, like either he's headed back to the ring at some point, right? Or this was stupid. You know, if he's headed back to the ring, maybe at WrestleMania, because you need something at WrestleMania, because the way it's shaping up, man, we're gonna get nothing at this WrestleMania. Like, is Undertaker gonna be there? Is he gonna have like any sort of relevance? Like fucking who else? John Cena, is he gonna be there? Like at this point, we're looking forward to John Cena, fuckers. This is the state we're in, you know. But CM Punk, he signed with WWE to some sort of contract, obviously, to appear on backstage. He probably negotiated so he doesn't go to AEW. Like, unfortunately, I can't believe I'm saying this, but AEW could really benefit from him because, you know, he's, you know, the god of the smarks. You know, he is like the one who started this whole. He is to blame for everything that's happened to wrestling. CM Punk is like the catalyst to wrestling just going. I mean, it was already getting pretty bad, but he just ruined it, man. He put in he made all the jobbers feel more important than they are. Oh, how come John Cena and Roman Reigns get screen time while Luke Gallows and Tyson Kidd don't? Gee, I don't know, stupid. Maybe because the Luke Gallows and Tyson Kidd have zero charisma and they're boring people. For the longest time, Tyson Kidd was bald and had just a little tuft of hair in the front, and he called himself like the crown prince of wrestling or some nonsense like that. Like, it's the dumbest thing ever. This guy sucks. So that's the problem right there. CM Punk is back. I don't know what's going to happen. I look forward to seeing what's going to happen. By that, of course, I don't mean I'm going to go tune into fucking WWE backstage, more like WWE backdoor. Am I right, motherfuckers? So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Adam with WhatCulture.com. So please like, share, subscribe today. What Culture, where we bring you all the news and all the smart credibility. Oh, and don't forget, in 5 years, guys, in 5 years, make sure you look forward to wrestling stars such as Shota Ufiko and Jacob Fatu, because these, I predicted the future, and Jacob Fatu will main event WrestleMania in 4 WrestleManias, because that's the only thing that I can consider being the best wrestler. Like, unless you're main eventing WrestleMania, or like if you're not even in WrestleMania, you have like very little chance of claiming that you're one of the best wrestlers in the world. Maybe Jericho could make that claim because he's pretty much carrying this shit company on his back. But other than that, if you don't perform at WrestleMania, especially if you've never performed at WrestleMania, you are not the best wrestler of all time. It is impossible to be. So the only thing I can expect here is either Jacob Fatu gets signed to WrestleMania, or more likely he ends up in TNA or AEW if he's lucky. He probably is going to end up in some like indie fed like Lansing, Michigan, or Tennessee Pro Wrestling or some bullshit, right? But according to my friend Adam from What Culture, who told me, he said Shota Ufiko and Jacob Fatu are going to be they're the ones. They're the ones, hater. I mean, Adam. They're the ones that are gonna be the best wrestlers in the world in 4 years. So I would look forward to that. I don't remember the other names, but I know one of them was some Japanese guy in like All Japan Pro Wrestling. He's like their number one guy apparently. I didn't even know this guy's name. And I consider myself to be quite the nerd, motherfuckers. I consider myself to know quite a bit more than I should know about wrestling. And I never even heard of this guy, you know? It was a bunch of jobbers, a bunch of complete nobodies. Like, Okada's going to be the best wrestler in 5 years? Okada's not even like what? Like, objectively speaking, who is a better wrestler objectively? Okada or Velveteen Dream? Like, honestly, who is, and name one thing that Okada is better at than Velveteen Dream. I can't think of one. He's not younger. He's not better in the ring. He's not more charismatic. He doesn't have better moves. He doesn't work for a better company. What is it? What is it? He's not better on the mic. What is it that makes Okada so great? Because he does a few clotheslines? At least when JBL did a clothesline, it looked like it would take your head off. When this jobber does a clothesline, you just automatically reminded of the time when he was in TNA as Okado, where he was the cameraman for like, I think either Samoa Joe or like D'Angelo De Niro, one of them. They were in a feud. He was so irrelevant that I don't remember whose cameraman he was. I just remember that one of them beat the shit out of him and he was gone forever, man. Nobody cared about Okado anymore. I know he went to New Japan, became a huge star. That's what happens, man. You screw it up in TNA or WWE, you become a huge star in freaking Japan. Look at Gallows. He was in TNA as part of Aces and Eights, the very underrated Aces and Eights, might I add. And then what did he do afterwards? Nothing. A big bucket of nothing. He just failed completely after Aces and Eights, and he like left, I think, midway through the story arc, went to Japan, became like such a good tag team guy that he was signed back to WWE. You know what I mean? So that's a story for everybody. Juice Robinson, all these jobbers. Oh, another one of the people that's going to be the best wrestlers ever, Jay White. Oh my God, this guy has jobber written all over him. I can hear Tony Chimmel say his name. Jay White versus like freaking Shannon Moore or something for like the jobber title, for the BMF title, motherfuckers. Anyways, that's it, guys. CM Punk is back. This has been Adam from What Culture for the last time, telling you to go fuck yourselves, all right? Go fuck yourselves, What Culture.